morning, students. Welcome to you to the online teaching class Shiksha Sanjog Nuapada. Students, we see so many beautiful in our world. Do you know what are those things? They are the streams, river, ponds, plants, leaves, flowers, mountain, etc. Do you know what do we call all those things? Those things are the nature of the world. Beautiful nature of the world. So these are the nature. I want to speak you about the people. There are two kinds of people in our society. One is the bad people, another is the good people. We leave the bad people. About the good people, I see those who have good deeds, who have good qualities, we call them the good people. So good qualities or good deeds, we call it in other words the noble nature. So students, let's start our poem, The Noble Nature. The poem, Noble Nature. The noble nature. The poem Noble Nature is written by the poet Ben Jonson. Ben Jonson. He was born on June 11, 1572 and died on 8th August 1637. Ben Jonson, the poet of the noble nature. He was a poet, an actor as well as a good dramatist. He was the contemporary of the poet Shakespeare and also the poet John Donne. He has written so many he has written so many writings. One of them is the comedy of horror, humor. Comedy of humor. Ben Jonson was famous for his comedy of humor. The Silent Woman, The Alchemist, these are his creation. So this is all about the Ben Jonson. In this poem, The Noble Nature, Ben Jonson compared a man to a sturdy oak and to a delicate lily. So let's start our class. The poem, The Noble Nature. The noble nature. It is not growing like a tree in bulk, doth man better be a standing long, an oak 300 years, to fall a log at last dry, world and sere. A lily of a day is fairer far in May, although it fall and die that night. It was the plant and flower of light, in small proportion with just beauty sees, and in certain measures like may perfect be. This is the 10 lines. These are the 10 lines. 10 lines. It is a short poem written by Ben Jonson. In first line, It is not growing like a tree. We leave this line. Then, in bark doth man better be, a standing long and oak 300 years. Doth means does. It is a poetic use, old use. Bark means bulky, largeness, better, comparative tense of good, standing long and oak. Oak is a long and big tree. It is a tall tree. Here the poet describes in the first stanza, in bulk doth man better be, a standing long and oak 300 years to fall in love at last, dry, bald and sere. In these three lines, the poet describes a man compared to a old oak tree. And oak tree is very tall and large in size. It lives for 300 years and lastly, ultimately, fall like a log, it dry, bud and sere. A tree, it is an European tree. Bud, like leafless. Sere, dry and withered. Dry and withered. So, in the first stanza, the poet describes that an oak is a big and tall tree. It lives for 300 years and it is famous for its largeness and longevity. Then, it falls dry and bald like a log. This is all about the first stanza. Then we come to the second stanza. A lily of a day is far in May, although it falls and dies at night. It is not growing like a tree. It is not growing like a tree. What is not growing like a tree? A lily. A lily is a small flower. A lily is not growing like a tree. It is a flowering plant. Lily is a flowering plant. So it is not growing like a tree. It was the plant and flower of light. Lily is also the flower of light. Again, lily blooms in the month of May and it is fairer. Fairer means more charming, more beautiful. It is far fairer than any other flowers. A lily of a day is fairer far in May, although it's fall and died at night. But as the oak tree fall and dies, it lives for 300 years. But lily falls and dies the same day at night. So this is the difference, because lily is short-lived and oak tree is long-lived. Likewise, the men are also, likewise, it has short-lived and long-lived. Those people who have short-lived, they can do their good deeds and they remain, or they are famous forever. But those who have long-lived, the man has no long-lived life like the oak tree. So, this is the difference between the oak tree and the lily plant. Last two sentences. In small proportion, we just beauty see. In short measures, like may perfect be. In small proportion. Proportion means quantity. Proportion means quantity. In small proportion, we just beauty see. Beauties, plural form of beauty. So here the poet describes we see the beauties of the world in a small to small thing. The God has created each and every object of the world, and everything has its own quality. So the poet described here, we see the beauties in small things. Likewise, the man have also some qualities by which, though he is in short-lived in this world, yet in his good qualities he makes him famous. In short measures, the last line or the 10th line, in short measures, like may perfect be. Measures. Measures means unit of a measuring size and shape. In short measures means in short life. Like may perfect be. The good qualities makes a man perfect in his short life. This is the summary of the first stanza, second stanza, and the last two lines. The last two lines, the most important, students. In small proportion with just beauty seeds, and in short measures like may perfect be. So this is all about the poem The Noble Nature. Here there is one question. The poet Ben Jonson asked in your book. G. Let's do some activity. Have you read Odia poem Sephali Prati by Kuntala Kumari Sabat? If not, read the poem and find out the similarities. Here the poet described. एथरे टिके ओडिया रे कहबा पन चाहूची जे एठारे बेन जॉनसन पिला माने तुमान को से पचारि छंती हैव यू रेड द ओडिया पोएम ओडिया रे गोटे कविता अछि सेफाली प्रति नामक कविता जहाँ कि कुंतला कुमारी सावतଙ୍କ द्वारा लिखित पिला माने तमे सेही कविताटी पढिछ कि जदि पढिना ताहेले पढिबो एवं एही जो पाठटी वर्तमान पढ़ाला दिस नोबल नेचर आओ सेही कविता सेफाली प्रति मध्य कौन समानता अछि ताहा तुमे लिखिबो ए कथाटा से कहिसेंती ताहले आमे जानबा मु तुमको कहबा को चाहूची जे ए दुईटी कविता मध्य कौन समानता रहिछि सेफाली प्रति कुंतला कुमारी सावतଙ୍କ द्वारा लिखित एक कविता एही कवितार गोटिए पंक्तिटी मु गोटिए पंक्ति केवल गोटिए पंक्ति मु नेछि सेटे होछि क्षुद्र हेले सुधा मोहि अकारणे जन्मी नाही अनंत विनाश मोर लेखा नाही कपाळे एक राति पाई फुटी झड़ी जीवी सकाळे कि सुंदर कविता आउ तांकर सही भाषा यार उपादेयता कुंतला कुमार सावत जो कविता लिखिछंती सही कविता होची गोटे कुसुम तार ना होची सेफाली आम अंचल रे एहा को गंगशिउली बोली कहा जाए एहा एक मेडिसिनल प्लांट बा औषधीय एक वृक्ष किंतु तार फूलटी अति सुंदर तार डेम्फटी नारंगी कलर एवं तार उपरटा होची धला रंगर खूब छोटिया फूलटी किंतु समग्र दुनिया को से सुसो निजर सुगंधारी निजर सौंदर्यतारे समस्त को से मनमुग्ध करिथाय एठारे से कहछंती क्षुद्र हेले सुधा मुहि अकारणे जन्मी नाही कुंतला कुमारी सावत अति सुंदर भाव रे कहछंती जदियो मु गोटे क्षुद्र फूलटी तथापि भी मोर जन्म हेबार कोनसी किछि ना किछि कारण अछि अकारण रे मो एठार जन्म ग्रहण करी नाही मो द्वारा समाजर पृथ्वीर लोक माने किछि उपकृत हेउछंती ता बाहरी अनंत विनाश पाई से कहते अनंत विनाश मोर लेखा नाही कपाळे रे मो कपाळे अर्थात मो भाग्य रे अनंत विनाश चिरंतन मृत्यु लेखा होई नाही आज दिन कपाई फुटिबी राति रे फुटिबी आ सकाळ रे झड़ी जीबी एक राति पाई फुटी झड़ी जीबी सकाळे तेनो एई जो कविताटी मु वर्तमान कहली एई कविताटी द नोबल नेचर इट इज ए लिली फ्लावर इन ओरिया लिली इज द कई फूल अति सुंदर देखा यहाँ गोटे छोटिया फूलटे आर सौंदर्यता समस्ते विमुक्त होती ताहे दीटा मध्य किपर सिमिलारिटी अच्छी ताको मु पिला माने कहबी So students, there is the similarity lily and cephaly. Lily is a small flower, likewise cephaly is also a beautiful small flower. It blooms and dies the same night. Likewise it blooms and dies for the same night. It is short, lily is also short-lived, cephaly is also short-lived. Lily gives pleasure to everyone, it also gives pleasure to everyone. Lily fascinates people or attracts people by its own fragrance, sweet fragrance and its beauty. Likewise, cephaly also gives happiness or pleasure to the people by its sweet fragrance and its beauty. So students, in this poem, The Noble Nature, there are some words. We find some words from the poem. Grow, make, stand. Every line has a. I have already. Every time I have told you there is a verb word. Grow, make, stand, fall and die. Likewise, grow, grew, make, made, stand, stood, fall, fell, died. There are some words we make their negative, like, unlike, better, worse, long, short, fall, rise, lust, first, dry, wet, fair, unfair, night, day, light, dark, beauty, ugly. In this way, there again the poem has 10 lines, and the last word of the first line is rhymes with the last word of the second line. In this way, we find the rhyming words in the poem, and they are the tree, bee, ear, seer, day, may, night, light, sea and bee. So this is all about the noble nature. Here the poet specially gives some moral things to the people, and those people who have righteousness, good deeds, disciplined life and selfless works, virtuous quality makes their life perfect. So we get a moral from this poem that goodness is the only investment that never fails. Thank you students. Have noble nature. Thanks a lot.